Before we get into today's program, there's an important opportunity I want to share with you over these next couple of minutes. The semi-annual Big 5 Lab Bundle sale happening now through next Sunday. Taking control of your health has never been easier, and saving $1,000 in this huge semi-annual event for the Big 5 Functional Medicine Lab Bundle is a win-win. These are the exact top 5 lab tests I recommend to every new wellness client in our integrative health practice that are ready to stop the guessing and finally take a comprehensive deep dive into their overall health and well-being. Each of these labs offers a unique perspective of assessing the body and how certain underlying imbalances may be holding you back from achieving your optimal level of health and vitality. By running the Big 5 Functional Medicine lab tests, you will have the ability to actually discover what your deficiencies and toxicities are. And from there, you can then build your body back up while ridding it of toxins that are stealing your energy and performance and having you feeling less than your best. The Big 5 consists of the Minerals and Metals test, the complete Candida Metabolic and Vitamins test, the IgG Food Sensitivity test, the Omega-3 and Inflammation test, and the complete Stress, Mood, and Metabolism test. Each of these state-of-the-art labs were specifically chosen for ease of use. That means I can mail these labs directly to you and they can be completed by you right at home. And that translates to better compliance, faster results, and happier, healthier clients. Plus, included in this big money-saving package, you'll receive a coaching call with a certified integrative health practitioner to review your lab results. This is the time of year that I personally run my own Big 5 labs to stay on track with my energy and performance. It's time to stop guessing and finally take back control of your health and body. This opportunity for big savings on the Big 5 won't happen again until next year, so get started with the link in the show notes before the offer expires. Now enjoy the show. Welcome, fearless entrepreneurs and seekers of well-being, to another energizing episode of Breaking Boundaries. Today, as the holiday season envelops us into its glittering embrace, we delve into a topic that resonates with many of you: Christmas holiday stress. In the chaotic swirl of festive preparations and year-end business demands, finding equilibrium can be elusive. But fear not, as we explore a revolutionary approach to managing holiday stress. Picture this: integrative health, the untapped secret weapon in your entrepreneurial arsenal. Join us as we unravel the profound connection between holistic well-being and business success, navigating the jingle bells and the boardroom battles with grace. It's time to redefine how you conquer stress this holiday season and emerge not only unscathed, but thriving. Stay tuned for insights that will transform your festive stress into a catalyst for unprecedented entrepreneurial breakthroughs. Hello, I'm Jeffrey Mort. If you're like most entrepreneurs, you're busy taking care of business, yet who's taking care of you? If you're ready to take your energy and performance to the next level in your life and your business, then this podcast is for you. Because today, you're going to start breaking boundaries of your mind, body, and business with integrative health. And when you do that, your possibilities are limitless. I'm grateful you're here. Yes, I'm always grateful for you joining me here on another episode of Breaking Boundaries. Welcome to another Mind Your Monday episode of the Breaking Boundaries podcast for purpose-driven entrepreneurs just like yourself. This is episode number 51. And of course, you'll want to stay till the end when we bring it all together, wrap it up nicely with a beautiful bow on how to avoid failure and reach your next level of success with integrative health. And for all the show notes and links, visit jeffreymort.com and click on the podcast button. Shout out to our new listeners in San Juan Capistrano, California, St. Louis, Missouri, and internationally, Montreal, Quebec. And I actually love Quebec for the snow in the winter season. Spent many trips up there in Lac-Mégantic and St. Martin region, just north of the Northwoods of Maine. Beautiful country out there. So shout out to our listeners in Montreal. Today, you're going to discover an integrative approach to holiday stress. There's so many entrepreneurs that have the boundary, and that is balance around the holidays. Now, I need to give you my disclaimer here that we don't provide medical advice, medical diagnosis, medical treatments, or medical cures. But what we do, my friends, is we get to the root cause of the problem. And what I do is I tell you how I know this. And the root cause today is worry. Now, you can go back and listen to episode 29 of the Breaking Boundaries podcast for entrepreneurs, and it was titled Winning Over Worry. And I'll link that up in the show notes. That is a key element to this time of year, especially because so many people let worry get to them. They keep their attention on the worry. They worry about things, worry about bills, worry about Christmas and presents and gifts and all the things and family and all that stuff. And it doesn't have to be that way. There does not have to be worry. And that worry leads to stress. And that leads us to today's topic, holiday stress. So the holiday season, it's often hailed as a time of joy and celebration and connection. However, especially for solo digital entrepreneurs, so independent entrepreneurs that are strictly online, not in a brick and mortar store, the festive period can bring unique stressors that impact both their personal and their professional lives. So in this episode, we're going to explore the biology behind stress and the holiday perseverance agenda, the HPA axis in layman's terms. And then we'll also delve into a functional medicine approach incorporating supplements and lifestyle adjustments as well. And these lifestyle adjustments can be instrumental in maintaining well-being during these demanding times. So let's talk about the HPA axis. You can call it the holiday perseverance agenda if you like. It's a system in our body that plays a crucial role in how we respond to stress. Think of it as your internal stress management team. The HPA axis involves the hypothalamus, pituitary gland, the pituitary gland, and the adrenal glands, all working in harmony. So HPA really stands for hypothalamus, pituitary, adrenal. I just made up the holiday perseverance agenda part so that you can maybe reference it to how the hypothalamus and the pituitary and the adrenal axis work in relation to your stress around the holidays. And so let's get into the hypothalamus. What is it? This is a region in the brain that senses stress and triggers the release of something called CRH, corticotropin releasing hormone. And that hormone signals the pituitary gland to release adrenocorticotropic hormone. So that's ACTH. So you can see how there's a cascade of events here from the hypothalamus to the pituitary. And now the pituitary gland releases that ACTH, and that signals the adrenal glands. The ACTH prompts the adrenal glands to release a hormone called cortisol. And you may or may not know that this is part of your stress response. This is known as the stress hormone. It also releases adrenaline or norepinephrine, and these are the body's primary stress hormones. So during the holidays, the HPA axis can go into overdrive, leading to things like increased cortisol levels and heightened stress response. This can be particularly challenging for solo digital entrepreneurs juggling multiple responsibilities. Digital entrepreneurs, like anyone else, can face specific stressors during the holiday season, and some of these very, very common stressors during the holiday season can be work-life balance. I mean, that goes for really everybody. The holiday season, it often brings increased social and family obligations, as you know, which can make it so challenging for solo entrepreneurs to maintain a healthy work-life balance, especially when those entrepreneurs don't have a team behind them. Maybe they don't even have a virtual assistant to be able to do these things. So now we're trying to fit all these other activities into a regular monthly schedule when we have all of these holidays. And digital entrepreneurs often take part in things like Black Friday and Christmas specials for their business, and balancing business responsibilities with holiday festivities and personal time can lead to stress and, yes, even burnout. Another one is client expectations and deadlines. Clients may have expectations for work to be completed before the end of the year, and deadlines might be tight. Managing client expectations and ensuring timely delivery of projects while also taking time off for personal celebrations can be a juggling act that contributes to stress. Another one, I'm sure that you guessed this already, but financial pressures. The holiday season can bring additional financial pressures such as buying gifts and hosting gatherings, or offering promotions and discounts, like I mentioned, for products and services. Solo entrepreneurs may feel the strain of managing their business finances alongside of personal expenses during this time. And of course, we all have technology challenges. The holiday season can coincide with an increase in online activity and sales and marketing efforts. It's really saturated this time of year around the holidays, if you're listening to this around the holiday season. And this surge in demand, it can lead to technical issues such as website crashes or server problems or other tech challenges. And dealing with these problems on your own can be stressful and time-consuming, especially if you don't have a technical advisor or a technical department in your business or things like that. And then, of course, when it comes to solo entrepreneurs working independently, isolation and loneliness play a big role in holiday stress. During the holidays, the sense of isolation can be heightened. While others are enjoying festive gatherings at work or, social parties at work, solo entrepreneurs may feel lonely or left out. And this emotional stress can impact motivation and overall well-being. So to manage these stressors, it's crucial for solo entrepreneurs, regular entrepreneurs, CEOs, executives to plan ahead and set realistic expectations, to communicate effectively with clients, and prioritize self-care. How many of you are doing that? So that means taking breaks, seeking support from peers, and implementing effective time management strategies can all help to alleviate holiday stress. But in particular, I'm going to give you a plan today on episode 51 of the Breaking Boundaries podcast for entrepreneurs about functional medicine grade supplements and how these can buffer that stress. So first, let's talk about activated B vitamins. Functional B vitamins play a crucial role in energy metabolism and neurotransmitter synthesis. I just want to segue for a moment to tell you about an upcoming free wellness workshop, Unwrapping the Secrets to Energy, Weight Loss, and Sustainable Health Results. I'll be doing regular workshops in the next 12 months, and that's me doing my part to bring awareness to the options and the power of integrative health. This free wellness workshop happens to be on Tuesday, December 19th, at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and this is going to be a virtual event. And as you'll discover when you attend, I'm going to guide you through the only way to finally lose weight and become well. Not only that, but I'm going to explain in depth the only two reasons why we become unwell and put on that weight that's so difficult to lose. Now, this isn't a diet program. This isn't even an exercise program. This isn't even a weight loss program. Although weight loss is a direct result of the proven and guaranteed protocol that I'm going to share. This is an educational program, and it's based on 6,000-year-old Ayurveda, which is the oldest form of medicine still in practice today, and state-of-the-art functional medicine. So if you're the kind of person who's had enough of feeling run down, low energy, low mood, irritable, low libido, joint pain, brain fog, bloating and gas, or even autoimmune, and of course, weight gain over the holidays and not sleeping well, then this transformative winter wellness workshop is for you. You must register for this virtual event in order to attend or to get the replay if you can't make it live. The registration link, it's in the show notes. It's on all of my social media biographies. And if you're subscribed to my email list at loveenergywellness.com, which I hope you are, you'll get the opportunity to register there too. So the upcoming totally free wellness workshop, Unwrapping the Secrets to Energy, Weight Loss, and Sustainable Health Results is on Tuesday, December 19th at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll see you there. Now let's get back to today's very important topic. Now, activated B vitamins like methylcobalamin, B12, and I just want to say, so the activated part, if you're taking a multivitamin and it doesn't say it's activated or methylated, or if you're reading on the back of it and it doesn't say, methyl before something like cobalamin, which is vitamin B12, then chances are it's not activated. Now, what does that mean? It means this. It means that it is the activated form, so it is the most absorbable form. Your body has to do less work to convert that item, that vitamin, into a usable form. So when you get a functional medicine grade supplement and it's activated or methylated, that's what that means. And another one is 5-MTHF, which is folate, methylfolate. These support the nervous system, and they help to regulate mood, and they reduce the impact of stress. Now, how do you know if you're deficient in these vitamins, especially your B vitamins? Because they play such a crucial role. You could take something as simple as the Candida Metabolic and Vitamins test. So this is a simple, advanced, at-home functional medicine lab test that you can do right in the privacy of your home office, wherever you like to do it. Well, typically you do it in the bathroom at home because it's a urine-based test, but a very simple sample. It gets frozen, goes in the mail, gets analyzed by the lab. The results go to the integrative health practitioner or your functional medicine doctor. And then you know exactly where your deficiencies are, and that test actually shows 75 different biomarkers. So you're looking at a lot of toxicities and deficiency markers there with that test. Now, how do you get your activated B vitamins if you're not going to buy them at the big box stores? Our daily nutritional support powder is fantastic for that. That has all of your essential vitamins and minerals, nutrients, 15 grams of vegan protein. It's absolutely amazing. And that's the product that is actually used in our functional medicine detox protocol as well. You're just doubling up on that product. Instead of 2 scoops per day, you're doing 4 scoops per day. Whether you're doing a 7, 14, or 21-day functional medicine detox. And that's going to help to replace those deficiencies. It's going to help to open up detox pathways and remove those toxicities. Absolutely amazing product. We actually have our Community Functional Medicine Detox coming up on January 8th of 2024. If you're listening to this in December, we'd be happy to have you join us on that. And I'm sure you're hearing more about that before and after the podcast, and if you're following us on social media as well. And of course, we already spoke about the activated form of vitamins, so that's very important. So next, let me just back up for a second. All of your vitamins are extremely important. But when it comes to buffering stress, your B vitamins are extremely important. And, for me personally, I start my day off with 2 scoops of the daily nutritional support powder in my morning smoothie. So that's my breakfast with other goodness in there, fruits and some vegetables and some other powders. But I'm getting my full vitamins and minerals in the morning. And then in the afternoon, especially around stressful times, I will take just a capsule of an activated B complex vitamin, and that helps me to buffer stress and actually gives me energy in the afternoon too. Very important, like I said, a crucial role in energy metabolism and neurotransmitter synthesis. So this is going to help with those things like serotonin, your happy feel-good. It's going to help with, happy feel-good hormone, and it's going to help with your mood as well. So moving on, number 2 in this plan for functional medicine, let me slow down. Functional medicine grade supplements that are going to help to buffer stress, especially around the holiday season. Number 2, full spectrum magnesium. Now, its function, magnesium is involved in over 300 biochemical reactions in the body. Imagine if you were deficient in something that was responsible for 300 reactions in the body. What's going to happen? Those reactions aren't going to happen because they don't have the raw materials. And some of these include relaxation of muscles and regulation of stress hormones. This is very, very important. And you might be wondering, how does this help? A full spectrum magnesium supplement can ease muscle tension and promote a sense of calm, counteracting the physical manifestations of stress. Now, how do you know if you're deficient in magnesium? You could do a simple minerals and metals lab. It's, again, advanced at-home functional medicine lab testing. This is done with a simple hair sample that goes to the lab. They burn it. They analyze the carbon. They get the results. And that tells not what's available in the body, but what the body has used up, what the body is excreted in minerals. And you can sort of see it's a really good gauge, especially with your electrolytes when it comes to minerals and your magnesium. So calcium and magnesium, sodium and potassium. The calcium and magnesium show me, as an integrative health practitioner, the level of stress that a person is under when I look at a minerals and metals lab result. The sodium and potassium, the other major electrolytes, show me the body's response to that stress. So a very, very important and very helpful test is that minerals and metals lab, also known as a hair tissue mineral analysis. Now, that also tells me if the client needs strictly full spectrum magnesium, or if they need something like CalMag or calcium and magnesium supplement, because if they're low in calcium, we want to be supplementing with that as well. Now, a lot of foods are fortified with calcium, although it's not a very high quality grade of calcium. But still, when somebody is stressed and they're using up all their calcium reserves, they can go into what's known as, in the practice, as a calcium shell. And I'll do an episode on that because that's a very important topic we'll talk about when it comes to stress. So moving on, number 3, another one of my favorites here is ashwagandha. Love saying that word too. And its function, it's an adaptogenic herb, and ashwagandha helps the body to adapt to stress and maintain balance. Now, this has been used in Ayurveda for thousands and thousands of years, traditional Chinese medicine as well. And how it helps is ashwagandha can mitigate the effects of chronic stress and promote a more resilient response to challenges. And this helps to calm the adrenals. So we talked about the HPA axis, how the hypothalamus triggers the pituitary gland, how the pituitary gland signals the adrenals to fire off cortisol, norepinephrine, adrenaline, and such. Now, the ashwagandha helps to calm those adrenals, so they're releasing less cortisol, and you, my friends, are under less stress. Now, we use this in an amazing product called Adrenal Soothe. The ashwagandha is actually the primary product in the Adrenal Soothe. And, if you think to yourself, well, I take ashwagandha or I drink ashwagandha tea, you look at the amount of ashwagandha, the quantity in those. And if it just says a proprietary blend with ashwagandha and L-theanine and some others, then you're not getting an accurate depiction of what is in there. But if you're using a functional medicine grade product like Adrenal Soothe that we use in our practice, you'll note that there is actually 500 milligrams of ashwagandha in every serving, which is 2 capsules. And so we recommend usually 2 capsules in the evening, or 1 capsule in the afternoon, 2 capsules in the evening, depending on the results of that hair tissue mineral analysis and how stressed the person claims to be. Now, 500 milligrams, why so high? Because that is the dosage that is based on clinical studies. Most products out there are not basing their dosages on clinical studies or clinical practice. So there you have it. And last but not least, another one of my favorites is melatonin. Now, melatonin is a hormone that regulates the sleep and wake cycles. You may or may not have already known that. How it helps, though, during stressful times, sleep can be compromised, and melatonin supplementation can aid in achieving restful sleep, which is very, very important. Essential for overall well-being. Now, we use a liquid melatonin because the dosage can be more accurately distributed, especially for children or even adults, or weight or effect. And liquid melatonin tends to be non-drowsy, so you're not waking up drowsy in the morning. That's very important. But the other reason why I like melatonin, not only does it help you sleep better, which is going to help to buffer stress, but it is also one of our Tier 1 supplements for anti-aging. Now, we have different groups of supplements when it comes to anti-aging, age reversal, and melatonin is in the top of the list in the tier 1 bracket for anti-aging that we're going to be bringing to you these protocols next month in our high performance energy protocol for longevity and for increasing health span. So basically, this would be the next step after you go through our program of discovering those underlying root causes and removing those toxicities and replacing those deficiencies and letting the body heal. Now what do? We work on increasing your lifespan, how long you're going to stay healthy and alive and vibrant and have that vitality, good mood and exercise and energy and libido and all those things. That would be the next step in the program. And melatonin plays a key role in that. It's great for deep sleep support, and that's actually part of our deep sleep support protocol. All these protocols, the deep sleep support, the adrenal soothe, the CalMag, the functional full spectrum magnesium, and activated B complex. I can't link those up today, but what I can do is lead you in the right direction, and you probably already know that you can find all these at loveenergywellness.com/shop. You can click on the shop tab on our website, Love Energy Wellness, or jeffreymort.com. Both will get you there, and you can find all these products on the shop page. So what about lifestyle adjustments? What can we do here? Let's give you 4 quick ones. Mindful practices, as you may have guessed. Incorporating mindfulness techniques like meditation and deep breathing. Some of my favorites are Tai Chi and Qigong. Those are known as moving meditation. So for me, it's getting the best of both worlds in there. And of course, I'm a huge advocate of hypnosis, being a consulting hypnotist as well. I create my own hypnosis audios that I use for myself for some of these relaxing events or manifestation events, things like that. Next is prioritizing sleep. Establish a consistent sleep schedule. I know it's difficult, but you need to create a relaxing bedtime routine. I like to call it more of a ritual than a routine, because a routine is just something you do, like you brush your teeth every morning. That's a routine. But a ritual is something you do with purpose and prioritization. So that's very important, to have a relaxing bedtime ritual to support quality rest. And a few things that you can do to prioritize sleep is to go to bed at the same time every night. Make that an unbreakable standard, one of your non-negotiables. Another one that you can do is stop eating. Well, we'll get into that one next, because next we're going to talk about a nutrient-dense diet. So nutrient-dense diet, you want to fuel your body with nutrient-rich foods to support overall health and resilience to stress. That's right. Food, a nutrient-dense diet, can help to buffer stress, just like vitamins. Why? Because the food has the vitamins and the minerals in it. Now, it doesn't necessarily have enough, and that's why we need to supplement, because the soil is so depleted, the farms are so overworked, meaning the land and the crops, that they just don't have that nutrient profile that they used to have back in, when our grandparents were around in the 1940s, 50s, 60s, whatever the case may be. Like, the food is just not the same today. It really isn't. So one of the best things you could do with your diet is to stop eating 3 hours before bed. That may be difficult. I know a lot of people, they get home late, they want to eat something. If you're going to skip a meal, most people are skipping breakfast. If you're going to skip any meal, make it dinner. Make it dinner time that you skip, and that's going to help, especially if you get home late. Although you may be hungry, most likely you can fall asleep, and that's going to help your body to go into intermittent fasting a lot quicker. If you eat before bed, then your body, you're winding up the digestive factory in your body, and it's going to be working overtime all night long, and it's going to keep you from getting your deep sleep and your REM sleep. And then last but not least, time management. I really don't, I don't really care for the topic of time management, but it's a reality. It's a construct. Time doesn't really exist. It's just simply a tracking device. It's a construct. We can get into that in another episode. But time management: set realistic goals, prioritize tasks, schedule your breaks. This prevents burnout. Very, very important. And This is something, the mindful practices, the sleep prioritization, the nutrient-dense diet, the time management, these are all things that we teach to our private wellness clients as part of the de-stress protocol in diet, exercise, stress reduction, toxin removal, rest, emotional balance, science-backed supplements, and success mindset. And that brings it all together for how to live a better life and reduce your stress around the holidays. So if you're a solo digital entrepreneur, if you're a CEO, if you're executive and you're navigating the holiday season, integrating functional medicine, grade supplements, and adopting lifestyle adjustments can be instrumental in buffering against stress. By understanding the biology of things like the HPA axis and taking a holistic approach, you can not only avoid failure, but you can find the success during the festive holiday hustle. Remember, your well-being is the greatest gift you can give to yourself this holiday season. So your call to action, well, you can run your Big 5 labs if you want to check out the at-home labs and see where you stand as far as your deficiencies and toxicities and what you need to work on this holiday season and coming up for your wellness plan going into the new year. Or you can simply run the starter kit, which is the Minerals and Metals Lab and the Candida Metabolic and Vitamins, by far the most bang for your dollar right there. And I do believe those are on sale this week. So if you want, you can reach out to us and we can work those sale prices into a 3-month coaching package for you. Number 2, support your body with the essential vitamins and minerals that it needs. And last but not least, work with an integrative health practitioner level 2 for your personal wellness plan going into 2024. Or you can work with us over at Love Energy Wellness. We'd love to have you on board in our private wellness practice. So your key takeaway today, I'm just going to give you one. Life is choice, and so is holiday stress. So choose wellness over worry. Stay tuned for the next episode of the Breaking Boundaries podcast for entrepreneurs when we talk about how the body reacts to deficiencies. I'm grateful for you being here today. Please share the episode with somebody that you think it could serve and leave a review on your favorite podcast platform so that we can help more people. And we'll see you next time to help you with breaking boundaries. Bye-bye, everybody. I know you're excited to take action on today's exciting program, but before you go, I want to let you know that on Monday, January 8th, our amazing Love Energy Wellness community and support group begins another running of our winter 7-day total body and mind health reset maintenance program based on a true functional medicine detox protocol. If you're the kind of person who's had enough of feeling run down, low energy, low mood, having low libido or joint pain, brain fog, bloating, weight gain over the holidays, and not sleeping well, then this is the transformative community event for you. You may not have realized it, but there are only 2 reasons we become unwell: deficiencies and toxicities. This Dr. Cabral formulated detox protocol has helped hundreds of thousands of people just like you by combining the best of ancient Ayurvedic wisdom and modern functional medicine to remove those toxicities and to replace those deficiencies so that you can finally feel your best in just 7 days. And this is guaranteed or your money back. The best part is, between December 18th through December 25th, our partner Equalife, the global leader in functional medicine, is offering a free, world-renowned 7-day functional medicine detox when you buy 3 kits for your journey with us. You can stock up for the year or share the gift of health with your loved ones. Healthy people already know the only way to become well and lose weight is by removing those underlying root causes that are holding you back, and this is how you do it. To learn more about our Total Body and Mind Reset program featuring the Dr. Cabral Functional Medicine Detox, go to loveenergywellness.com/transform, where you can also join our growing Love Energy Wellness private community and support group where we run this program. I've made this super easy for you. We also have a free educational detox course for those of you who like to know all the facts and what to expect. Join our community and order your protocol today so you have it in time to participate with us. Preparation starts on Monday, January 2nd, and the 7-day detox begins on Monday, January 8th. When it comes to health results, I love to provide our community a quick win, and this is it. These 7 days are going to happen regardless. It would be amazing to finally have the results you've been looking for when it does, would it not?